Calcutta High Court has taken up the matter on vandalism of RG College campus which occurred on the night of 14th August. The CJ has said to the state that we listed this because of the emails received due to vandalism in the hospital and that this is an absolute failure of state machinery. The state in fact has argued that there was a police force present at that moment when the vandalism happened as well. The CJ, of course, asking if the state is taking measures after the incident. My colleague Saurabh joins us with more details. Saurabh, in terms of the hearing in the Calcutta High Court on the vandalism that has taken place in the hospital, are preventive measures taken is the big question that the court is asking.
Well, definitely after the vandalism incident, there's a lot of police and, of course, the protest, stage that was set up by, political groups right outside the hospital, that's been removed. And, of course, but the question itself is why was this incident not, prevented in the first place, given the fact that, there were protests going on and something like this should have been not only anticipated but also picked up by the police intelligence. This is not to say that the police did not try. Of course, the Calcutta High Court has said this is, absolute machinery, state machinery failure. And that day we were there on the spot when this was taking place. And clearly, for some reason, the police weren't able to prevent that. The pictures themselves tell the story. The mob managed to enter the hospital, broke down barricades, ransacked the emergency ward completely. We were at a spot where the police were trying to push back the mob after they had managed to do this. And, the police at that point also where we were there when the police were trying to fight off the mob, the police were surrounded on three sides. Clearly, they were outnumbered, outmaneuvered. So this is something that the High Court has now raised, that this should have been done earlier, that this should have been, seen and anticipated earlier. And, of course, the Calcutta High Court is hearing this petition and they say that they've listed it because, there is, of course, this matter is extremely serious. But I'm coming to you from Shambazar, where the BJP was supposed to hold a protest. The BJP stage for the protest, we are being told, has not been allowed. And there is police here. BJP leaders are also there on the other side. Agnimitra Paul, the BJP MLA, is here. But this protest, of course, site is here, and they've not been allowed to hold this protest here. You can see in these pictures Agnimitra Paul speaking to the media, explaining why their protest was not been allowed and questioning that decision. And of course, you can see the police also here, making it very clear that they will not allow this protest, to take place, is what they're saying as of now. We don't know what, of course, is transpired in terms of communication between the police and, the BJP as far as these protests are concerned. But the protests have not been allowed, is what we are being given to understand by the BJP leaders here.